a sad day. All right, what's going on YouTube? So it was my mother's birthday on Sunday, and we were out at the restaurant. And the waitress, I came in, I sat down, and I had my hat on my head, and I took it off, and the waitress left, and she came back, and she was acting regular, whatever, like that. But then when I left to put my hat back on my head, and I kind of like, had my locks going back, and she was like, "Oh, something about, I like you with the hat on." So then my mom puts her 2 cents in it. She says, "Oh yeah, he need to cut that stuff off his head. Yeah, they grow. Okay, yeah, you grow. You gotta get it out your system, and they make you look old." Like, just went on this little rant about locks, all this harbored feelings and emotions she obviously has towards my locks. So I felt some type of way. So I'm like, do everybody who got locks get that type of like aggression, emotion? I grow my hair because I like my hair to be grown. It was at one time I thought I was gonna go bald, so I said, let me explore some hair options that you can only have if you have hair. And it ain't a phase. It's not something that I'm going to eventually grow. Maybe I might change my mind about locks, maybe. But if I don't be behind me or next to me or around me harboring these feelings about my hair. I don't say nothing when your stuff's not done all the time. Like, my hair looks great in my opinion. I'm not out in these streets looking for nobody's opinion. I just, was just shocked that people had such an opinion about something that's not attached to their head. But anyway, so I've been fooling people with the hat thing on. You wear the hat and it's like, you can't tell I got locks. It's front, it's the back, it's just me in a hat. It's like, hey, welcome to the party. People like, who the hell is that? But I like to switch it up sometimes too. Like I said, I'm still embracing the fact that I can actually wear a hat. There was a point in my life where I thought my head was so big, I never bought a hat. I wear a size 10 hat, by the way. Don't do that. Don't talk about me. Thanks to DXL, the big and tall men's store, I'm able to go in there and find some hats that fits my head, And I don't like my locks hanging down like that. I don't like that look. So what I do is put them all forward. My beautiful locks. Put them all forward. I hope y'all can see. Put my hat on. I got a little bang. Then I come around here. And I kind of like do the little shove, and I make them disappear. Try not to have no lump in the front. But yeah, I've been trying to wear a hat and just kind of like switching the look up a little bit. Not because I don't like my locks. I love my locks. I love a hat too. Sometimes we like to change up our looks, but for you to take your hat off and then put your hat back on, and people are like, oh, I like it. I didn't ask you all that. I didn't ask you. I mean, you wouldn't like it or I told you I didn't like something about you. So keep your comments to yourself. Just a little lighthearted, a little moment, but it was a real moment because there's a lot of people out here who wear or present their locks a little bit differently than me. They're freeformed and they got like Congo dread palm tree type things, and that's their aesthetic. That's the way they want to present themselves. And we as brothers and sisters around them should accept them, especially if they're not coming to you with a foul odor. Like if a person's, if it's just nasty about it and it's just something really absurd about their presentation, that's something different. But if a person's aesthetic is not your aesthetic, you ain't got to like it, but you best to keep your comments to yourself. You know, I mean, we just freely tell people, oh, I like that. You know, I don't care if you do or you don't. And that's probably not the best approach, but you should feel that way either way or the other. If a person likes it or they don't, you should do things that are pleasing to you. What makes you happy? Because there's somebody out there who likes it too. There will be plenty of people who don't like it. But trust me, there's somebody out there who likes it too. So do what works for you. And you'll attract more authentic people. You know, if you're out here trying to hodgepodge this person that's acceptable and pleasing to other people's eyes, but you and yourself aren't really happy, what is the point? So wake up and grow your locks or cut your hair off. If you're a woman and you got long hair, but you particularly don't like it and you really would like to brush your hair every morning, cut it off. And you a guy and you get shaved up, but you would rather have braids or you would rather have locks or you would rather have a mohawk, go do it. This is the only opportunity you're going to have to do it. There's not another life to live. This is the only one we have. So I'm not going to preach or go any further. I'm just, started out lighthearted, but with a real message. If you want to go dye your hair purple and put a bald spot right here, go do that. I might not do that for me, but it might work for you, I mean, I feel like the character of an individual is more important than their outside aesthetic, I remember back in the day we had emo kids. My generation would understand that, the kids with the long black trench coats and the dark black hair and the pale face, and they're just expressing themselves visually to get an emotion or evoke an emotion, or I really don't understand. But I still know some of those people who were about that, and now they're just like regular old folk, older, people, but they had that phase or period in their lives, and they expressed themselves, and I just feel like we gotta allow the youth, and if you're an adult, to just visually express yourself. If you want to wear, whatever, do it. If you're a Caucasian woman and you want to wear boxed braids, go do it. Don't let nobody, shame you into doing something because they're calling it, racial appropriation or whatever the term is. You might like braids. Go get yourself some braids. If you're a black girl and you want bone straight hair and you want it to be blonde, go get you some platinum tresses. Don't let nobody scare you into, not living your best self or whatever it is you want to do, because it's all just temporary. It's just temporary. We live in our existence trying to make everything all prim and proper and perfect for somebody else who don't give a shit about you. Want piss on you if you was on fire. You better go on out there and do whatever makes you happy. In the meantime, peace and blessings. Damn it, I got locks and I love them. I don't care if you don't. Bye.